Hello, hello. How's everybody doing? Not that you can hear me. Or not that I can hear you. Alright, so today, I apologize for the noise. Actually, I think I might be able to turn this off now. Hang on a second. There, that should cut down on a lot of the background noise. It is hot here. It was 85 today. I mowed the lawn this evening, and but don't worry, I took a shower, so I'm not all sweaty, and you can't smell me. Not that you could normally smell me. Okay, so we're gonna switch this off. You can see I'm not prepared. Alright, sound quality sounds good to me. Hope it sounds good to you. So without further ado, I'm going to switch over and we can get started. So I'm excited about this because obviously, you know, being at the end of the game, that's kind of exciting. I've been doing this since March now, and this has really been, you know, an exploration to see if I can do this for fun. And I would call it a great success. So I'm looking forward to doing other games in the future after we do this. One thing though, it is dark in here. Maybe it's because I'm backlit because of the window. Hang on. Oh, that's a lot better. It's amazing what turning on the lights will do. Okay. There we are. What happens if I turn this one off? Yeah, whatever. Okay, so let's get started. So yeah, this is exciting, being at the end of the game, at the end of the story here. And, I mean, if you want to get technical, it's not really the end of the story because there's that whole After Years project that they did, which I've never played, and I don't know if I will play it. It's something that's out there, obviously. A lot of people have said a lot of good things about it, but I'm worried that I'm going to play it and not like it. So, I don't know. I'll really have to think about that one and see if that's something that I'm up for doing at some point in the future. But for today, I know exactly what we're doing. We have done everything now. Take a look. Kain, his dragoon armor with the white lance. Rosa, my only regret with Rosa is that we haven't gotten the Artemis bow, which is a very low drop rate. See, Cecil here has all of his crystal stuff. Rydia, and Edge. So we're in a really good place, and it is time for us to finish this. Now, the one bad thing about this is that the save point is quite far from the end of the game. So we are going to have to take a walk to get to the end here. Sometimes when I was a kid, what I would do is I would just run through everything. I don't want to do that here. We're going to actually work through this. It won't take too long, but it is a little bit of a hike. I might run from some things once we get down to the basement. That's where the really nasty stuff is. And I think this should do it. Nice. So yeah, our team is really powerful here. There's nothing that can really stop them. Rydia is currently at level 56. She supposedly gets Medio at 65. I don't think I've ever gotten her level up past like 62. if I remember right, it just starts taking forever to gain levels with anyone once you get around 60. And that's not what I want to do here. I don't want to spend, you know, the next 3 weeks leveling everyone up. That's not fun for anyone. So like I said, we are going right to the end. There are no more stops to make. Everyone has all of their final gear. And this is it. We are finishing this game today, no matter what. Oh man, I think we could at least get some variety in the enemies here. Nice hit. No sweat. Rosa gains a level. Nice. Always a welcome thing at this point in the game. And here we are in the basement. The center of the moon. Or very nearly. The very bottom of the Crystal Palace. Kagopan! What is happen? Nice. So it's funny because I don't know anything about Twitch, like, at all. So when you come at me with stuff like that, like, that's hilarious to me. I've never seen that stuff before. I can't believe they have a Moogle icon. That's pretty awesome. You remember the box art for Final Fantasy III? It had Mog on it. Mog, who's like a very minor character in the game, but nope, they put that guy on the box, or at least on all the promotional material. And I remember it was like a Nintendo Power ad or something, and it was Mog surrounded by a bunch of monsters. And all it said was, "It doesn't seem fair, does it?" And then the next page, you know, Mog is standing there and all the monsters have been disintegrated. Let's see. You get most of them from subscribing to channels. Huh, okay. I might figure that out one day. Today is not that day. And I'm just running from these evil masks. They are not a good time. I have no reason to struggle fighting them. We're just gonna run right past them. Oh no, I dropped 16,000 gold. Oh no. Well, when you're a millionaire, like my boy Cecil here is, 16,000 gold means nothing. So I think this is it, unless there's one more level below this. Oh, there is another level. Oh shit. I mean, shoot. Oh darn. Rats. I knew I was missing one last time. Okay, got a ninja star. Oh, great. Okay, this guy we can handle. I ain't afraid of no behemoths. Edge might be, though. Edge is not doing good. I gotta get him sorted out. Come on, Rosa. Yes, language. I've done a really good job not swearing on this channel over the last, what, 3 months. I'm quite proud of myself for that. You know, after I came back from Japan, I really had to watch it because all of a sudden, you know, everyone could understand me, and I didn't realize how much I was swearing when I was overseas. It was pretty funny, actually. We apparently, you know, swore like sailors. Or, you know... Oh, no, 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 no. No. No, that's not a good time. Oh, hell, we'll do it. Fine. We're gonna call in some assistance here. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I got a lot of weird looks, just for the way that I talked when I came home. It's weird, like, once you realize that you're in a place where no one speaks your language, you say all kinds of weird stuff. And it's not intentional. It's not like, oh boy, we get to say these things now. It's just, it sneaks up on you. Alright, see, no sweat. I said, I ain't afraid of no behemoths. I'm gonna do some healing here, though. Not, you know. It's a thing that has to be done. I'm pretty sure when we get to the end, all of our life and magic is restored. But I'm not 100% on that. Now what's over here? See that? There's a perfectly square area here. There's nothing here. It's just here. It's very strange. Okay, is this the bottom now? Oh, really? See, yeah, things that I do not miss. Well, at that age, right, there's no real societal pressure on anyone like there is once they get a little bit older. Yeah, you know what, I have a kid, he's wonderful, he's 8 years old now, but I tell people, look, you better be really, really sure what you're signing up for before you decide to have a kid. So I just realized I wasn't actually recording this for posterity. Okay. Where are we at? I think these two are almost dead. Yeah, go Rosa. Yeah, that's typical. Kids. Oh, really? Really, Edge? Yeah, kids, that is the thing that they will do, and it is not a fun age. Yes, well, again, a lot of kids in that culture are really spoiled at that age. And then all of a sudden, it's when they reach middle school where all of a sudden, you know, they have society's expectations on them. And I think that accounts for a lot of the weirdness in the middle school, is because you have these kids who never had to really be responsible for anything. They've been spoiled their entire lives, and then all of a sudden, society is like, oh, you better behave in this certain way. Oh my god, okay, so there's a whole nother level here. I think this is the last one, though. Mind. I don't know what the deal with these things is. Can I hit them? No. Armor. Do they take magic damage? Oh, that's not good. Nope! We are not playing that game. Good job, Cecil. Good job, Kane. At least they're not confused anymore. Yeah, that sucked. At least you can run from that stuff. Nice. Yeah, I remember one time in middle school, there was a kid who got in trouble because he, like, I don't know, cut his hair or something. And they barred him from playing in a baseball game or something like that. And they let him throw this temper tantrum around the teacher's room for an hour. And I'm like, what is going on here? Like, why aren't we dealing with this kid who's just, you know, stomping around, you know, stomping their foot on the ground, throwing a hissy fit? Like, what is the deal? And people were just like, oh, you know, that is how he is because he is upset. And I'm like, well, that's not a healthy way to do it. And why is he in here if he's upset? Like, we should send him home, right? It's the end of the day. Don't keep him locked up in here. Weird. Yeah, I don't know anything about these enemies. This one's especially weird because he just keeps, like, spying on my people. If he has some kind of attack that kills everyone once he's scanned everyone, I'm going to be really upset. Like, I have no idea how much HP he has. I don't know what's going on. Like, does he have an infinite amount of HP? I really don't know. We'll go one more round to see what happens, and then I guess we'll just run, because I can't end this battle any other way. Oh, okay, so he's dead now, and they're giving him the boss death animation, and I don't know why. He never even hit us. But he gave us 50,000 GPs. Cecil gains a level, okay. Okay, this has to be it. Yep, here we are. This is the end. Golbez, Fusoya. And there is Zemus, the guy who is at the center of this entire story, who's been manipulating everyone behind the scenes. Well, at least manipulating Golbez, and Golbez has basically been doing all of his dirty work without even realizing it. Golbez is very much the Darth Vader here to Zemus's Emperor Palpatine. Fusoya, I guess, would be your Yoda character. Do the Meteo now! I'm ready. Silly. I don't have a good voice for Zemus. W Meteo. This is just the beginning. So it took me a long time to figure out what the W is for. You see it in this game and the next one, and I think in 7 also. It's not W, it's double. Isn't that weird? Makes sense in the Japanese, I think. We defeated him. It's a pity. He was consumed with evil and could not use his powers for good. Right on! That's it, guys. Game over. Everything's done. Dude's beaten. That's it. Oh, you're here. Man, I was to get Zemus. Cecil. Cecil? Somebody's pissed. I am the absolute dark substance, product of Zemus's hatred. My name is Zeromus. I am the hatred. Death only increased Zemus's hatred. Zemus, or shall I say Zeromus, I'll cast you back to where you belong. Be gone. I like how Golbez and Fusoya can cast Meteo as well at will. I think that's awesome. I also like how it's the thing that they lead off with here. You, the man of darkness using it, does not mean anything to me, you fools. And then he throws Meteo right back at them. Suffer and perish. My hatred will last until I destroy all. Now it's your turn. Come into my darkness. Meanwhile, Master, they are in danger. Aha! Now is the time to wish for the earth. Palom, Porum, we shall send people's wishes to Cecil. Cecil, show us what true courage is. We are all waiting for you. Come back alive. For Mother Earth. I didn't do that one right. Stand up! You're our last hope. Wake up, dude! Cecil and everyone. Moon, answer our wish. Brother. Cecil, use this. Received the crystal. Don't know where this crystal is from. It's never explained. All of the crystals are supposedly accounted for. So where Golbez and Fusoya dug this crystal up from is never explained. Zeromus, for all those living on the earth, I will destroy you. Cecil, here's our power. Received the vitality. Do your best. Don't give it up. Received the energy. Concentrate. Hold on to it. Received the energy. Okay, so we got 1 vitality and 2 energy. I'm not sure what the deal with the translation was there, or if it even matters, but yeah, that's interesting. Be interesting to see what this final one is. Bless him, Moon. My dear brother. It's not his dear brother. They've been fighting each other ever since they knew each other, right? Anyway, let's just forget it. Zeromus thinks he's mad now. Oh man, just wait 2 seconds. You need to see how mad he gets when I throw this at him. This is, by the way, the only way to beat him. You can hit him all you want. He will never die until you use the crystal on him. And again, it's Cecil as the paladin that's able to use the crystal to its full effect. Zemus or Zeromus made a comment that Golbez using it meant nothing, since Golbez was this, creature of darkness. Okay. Let's throw the spoon at him first. Because that's supposedly the most powerful thrown thing. Look at 10,000 damage. Oh, I should equip the Artemis arrows. Let you eat the Excalibur. But not doing anything. Let's hit him with this. Love the music here too. Like, oh, it's just so good. Any day now, Rosa. Come on. I really need you to get on healing. That took way longer than I expected it to. Oh, look at the damage, though. Yikes. Alright. Alright. You want to play it that way? I'll play it that way. Rosa. I really need Rosa to get a turn here. I don't know why she's being so slow. There we go. That's better. Yikes. That was a bad one. She's about to die. So we're going to let her die. Okay. And then Edge can pick her up. And then, oh boy. That's not good. So I don't actually know what that means. Does it mean like if you're casting a spell, then it stops you from casting it? Or, I never actually understood what that meant. Should look it up. Man, he hates Rydia. What is his deal? Ooh. Okay, that's not so bad. That had the potential to be a lot worse. Ooh. Oh, man. Alright. Where? That's odd. It only hit one person. I thought Media was an area spell. Oh, we got him. Okay. I like beating him as well when everyone's on the ground. I like it when Kane's not up in the air. I like all 5 of them being here. I do like as well how it says Dart up at the top because that's the last thing that was done. That's really funny. So this is obviously being recorded at Twitch, so forever everyone will know that when I beat this game in 2021, I beat it by throwing something at Zeromus. I will not perish as long as there is. Okay, so I will not perish as long as there is evil in the hearts of people. This is a really interesting claim here. Because, as is typical for a lot of JRPGs, you're not just fighting someone. You are fighting an idea. And oftentimes, what you end up fighting is the worst parts of people. This game, I think, has done a really good job highlighting the duality in people. The good and the bad, the light and the darkness. That's been the entire theme of this story. You have it even here with the 2 brothers, Cecil and Golbez, one light, one dark. And the ultimate lesson of this game, and they may even mention it in a minute, I can't remember, is that evil does dwell in each and every single one of our hearts. Every single one of us has the capability for evil within us. Most of the time, what is good in us wins out. But, as you can see in the case of Zemus here, he is someone who let his dark side overcome him. And again, there's a lot of parallels in this game with the Star Wars story as well, which we can talk about another time. But I just want to highlight that that is the central theme of this entire story, is what is good in the hearts of people and what is bad in the hearts of people, and what you choose to do with those two forces that are battling each other inside yourself. That is what ultimately matters and determines whether you are a good person or a bad person. Do you let the evil overcome you, as Zemus did here? Or are you someone who can at all times summon up the light within you to make sure that the darkness does not overtake you? Right here, quote of the game. Gerzer! I thought his final one was Gerba or something like that, or is that somebody else? Graham Crackers! Well done. Thanks, Foo. I didn't know you people had such power. Your people might have been further along than us Lunarians. No doubt. But Zeromus's last words. As long as there's evil in the hearts of people, evil in our minds will never disappear. We all have both evil and good in our minds, just as there are the crystals of light and darkness, the ground and underground. That's right, Kagopan. You people. But as long as the evil exists, so does good. Just as you held good in your heart to fight evil. You're right, man. It's hard to believe Zemus didn't use you instead. Ha! Don't worry. Goodness is my middle name. I must now return to my sleep. You? We'll go back to our planet. There are people waiting for us. I see. You have great comrades. I am looking forward to seeing you again. May I go with you? You? I cannot go back to the Earth, considering what I have done. Besides, I would like to see my father's people. If you wish, but it will be a very long sleep. I understand. Thanks, Cecil, for calling me brother. I know you can't forgive or forget what I've done. I caused you so much pain. We must go now. Live in peace. Now let us go. Yes. Cecil, it's your last chance, Cecil. Say it. Goodbye. Cecil. Goodbye, brother. So long, Cecil. Notice the two moons around the earth. One to be born from a dragon, hoisting the light and the dark, arises high up in the sky to the still land. Veiling the moon with the light of eternity, it brings another promise to Mother Earth with a bounty and mercy. The moon has just started to seek for its own light. Let's start today's lesson. Yes, Master. Now, where's Pollum? Not again. I will fetch him. You know, it was then I cast ice to open Mount Ordeals. Pow! Ouch! Enough of your boasting. Elder is waiting for you. How many times do I have to tell you not to skip lessons? Here's your homework. Please, no. Ha ha ha, that serves you right. To begin with, your Highness lacks self-awareness of being the successor to the throne. Don't worry. I will not if you stop dating girls all the time. Okay, okay. Please do what you say for a change. But I can find no girl more beautiful than you in this world, Rydia. Your Highness! I had not expected her to come back here.
Amazing girl. Rydia.
Why don't you have any fangs like us, Rydia? Are we different? Come on, there's nothing different between us. It sure will be fun around here.
Yes, and she's beautiful.
The heart is what's important. Right, Cecil? Honey. Stop calling me that. You are a queen now.
But I don't like such formalities. Oops, it's time for training.
I think the top one was supposed to be Yang's wife, but there was a mistranslation there.
Let's go. Achoo!
So do you.
I'm sure that Yang will rebuild a fabulous fable.
Prince Edward. Let us listen to the minstrelsy of the paladin. But let us finish today's work before that. Don't you want to rebuild our castle? Yes, promise. Anna. Watch me from up there, Anna. I have the people of Damcyan with me. I hope Tella will keep you company.
Lolly ho! Work hard. Rebuild our castle as soon as possible. King, we haven't got enough materials for that. Scrap the tanks. There won't be another war.
Father, I wonder what Cecil and the others are doing.
I received good news. Cecil will ascend the Baronian throne with Rosa as the queen.
Really?
And we are invited to their ceremony.
How nice.
You are loafing on the job, Your Majesty. Ahem. Scrap the tanks. Lolly ho.
The one time you see Kane without his helmet in the game. Cecil, Rosa. Forgive my absence. I must strengthen myself to be a true dragoon before going back. Until then. Oh. What? The moon. Cecil? Nothing. I thought I heard my brother's voice. Really? Never mind.
Hey, what are you doing? They're all waiting for you.
Sorry.
You have plenty of time later to spend together, Rosa. Or shall I say Queen?
Rosa is fine.
Okay, Rosa. The bride needs makeup. The maids are waiting. Hurry up!
Okay. It's been a while since we last saw them. They must be coming now. Hurry, Cecil. I did hear him. He said goodbye. You get so much character out of these tiny little 16-bit sprites. It's amazing. This credits music, okay? Can we just talk about this for a moment? I found that this is like the least well-known track in the entire Final Fantasy IV score. And it is one of the best on the entire soundtrack. I mean, come on. Like, I don't think OC Remix has covered this one at all. So Star Wars. Maybe I'll do a video on that at some point about the similarities between Final Fantasy IV and Star Wars. There's so much overlap, and I'm not even talking about like the obvious stuff from later games, like the Biggs and Wedge stuff. Like there's just the themes, soundtrack, and we're flying through space now. Come on. Look at that mode 7. Amazing. And then it goes back into the arpeggio. So, Final Fantasy 2. Well, Final Fantasy 4. Depends on how you count. Yeah. So I've said all I want to say about this for this evening. One of my favorite games of all time. Hands down. My first Final Fantasy, the thing that really got me into RPGs, after Dragon Warrior and stuff like that from an early age. But yeah, this game, fantastic story. It's been criticized, I know, for being a bit simplistic, and I'll say this, at its core, the themes are simplistic, light versus dark and that kind of stuff, but it's the pieces that make up a good classic story, like Star Wars, like anything. You have good versus evil, and I really like the message at the end here, where we all have evil in us that resides in our hearts and our minds, but whether you choose to act on it or whether you choose to act on the good and the light within you, that is what really matters at the end of the day. So yeah, that's all I have to say about this for now. Now we begin the search for what we're going to play next, and hopefully I will start getting some videos together soon that really explore a lot of the themes in this game and a lot of the interesting things and a lot of the lore of the game and all of that kind of stuff. So stay tuned for that, and take a look at Messages from Earth at YouTube for when those start being released, hopefully not in the too distant future. But that is all for this evening. I don't know if I'm going to record on Sunday. I may not. If I do, it might just be some ActRaiser again, just for fun, as I figure out what I want to do next. But that's all. Thank you for joining me. Again, whether you are watching this live with me now or whether you are watching this later on, thank you for joining me, and have a wonderful weekend.